Hi, I'm Wright, owner of the famous Wright aircraft industry. We manufacture various categories of airframes like the bombers and fighters. Oh, here comes my manager. Hello, Charles.
Good day, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. Tell me, Charles, how's the production going on?
Oh, we are doing great. We have had a subsequent increase of production in the last month after you introduced the automated machines.
Very true, Charles. Every time manufacturing process or operations need a change. With a change comes learning. Hello, Bill. How is it going?
Very good, sir. The first airframe took me about 100 minutes to manufacture since I was unfamiliar with the process. Second time each part took me 80 minutes and made 2 airframes. The third order consisted of 4 parts of which each part I could manufacture in 64 minutes and so on. I'm able to manufacture double every single time we reduce time.
See here, Charles, what we observe from this definite pattern is that Bill has experienced an 80% learning rate, meaning that Bill needs 20% fewer hours to make each airframe, every time his cumulative experience making that part is doubled. This is possible because of the learning process. The first time workers perform a complex job, they are very slow since they are unfamiliar with the task. As the operation is repeated, they gain a valuable experience, termed as learning, which will make them fast and efficient. Finally, when they reach their maximum efficiency level, there is an increased production in shortest time possible, and so the labor cost will be the least. Look at the table. First time, Bill took 100 minutes. The second time he could finish manufacturing in 80 minutes, which is 80% of the previous time, 100 minutes. The next time he is able to manufacture the same airframe in 64 minutes, which is again 80% of the previous time, 80 minutes. It shows a learning effect of 80%. So we can see that on performing the same operations subsequent number of times, the average labor hours per unit reduces and the total cumulative output increases. The curve obtained is the learning curve and is defined as the curvilinear relationship between the decreases in average labor hours per unit with increase in cumulative output. The learning process also helps in reducing the level of spoilage and rejections.
The learning curve could also be called the experience curve, right?
Yes, Charles. Take a look at the learning curve. The initial phase shows a sharp curve sloping downwards, which shows a fast learning effect, and gradually flattens, indicating a steady phase. At this state, the worker has little scope of improvement and has reached his maximum efficiency. This time is set as the standard time for that particular process.
Is there some way to determine how much learning effect has the workers experienced?
Yes, the learning effect can be calculated as the ratio of average labor cost to produce first 2 end products to the average labor cost of first n units. Say for instance, if the average labor cost for the first part is Rs 50 and if the output is doubled, the average cost is Rs 45, then the learning effect is calculated as 45 divided by 50, that is 0.9 or 90% learning effect.
Does that mean we could also forecast how much output the company might produce?
Definitely, we could calculate the cumulative average time per unit and then determine how many parts we could expect. The learning curve equation is given by y is equal to a into x raised to the power b, where y is the cumulative average time per unit, x is the cumulative total number of units produced, A is the time for the first unit, and B is the index of learning and is equal to the log of learning ratio divided by log of 2. Tell me how much time Bill would take to manufacture 16 of those bomber airframes.
Let's see. Bill took 100 minutes for the first unit. The index of learning will be log of 80% divided log 2 minus 0.3219. Total number of units we are looking for is 16. So by substituting in the equation, we get approximately 41 minutes per part. That's quite fast.
Yeah. Learning curve also helps to forecast labor costs. For instance, Bill is paid Rs 50 per hour and variable overhead is Rs 30 per hour. One part takes 100 minutes to be manufactured, and so labor cost of manufacturing one part will be the sum of direct cost and overhead for 100 minutes. Rs 50 into 100 minutes plus Rs 30 into 100 minutes, which is equal to Rs 8,000. If the worker experiences 90% learning effect, then to manufacture two parts, Rs 50 into 180 plus Rs 30 into 180 equals Rs 14,400. Again, on doubling the orders to 4 parts, the labor cost will be 25,920. And also, the further labor costs can be estimated.
Wow! This learning curve concept will definitely help me in estimating the labor costs, resource requirements, capacity needs, product pricing, product design, and whatnot.
Yes, Charles, the concept of learning curve is important to companies in hiring and training new employees and managers as well. This is our secret to improved productivity. Treasure it.